Have you heard about retatrutide and wondered what it actually is? Before we go any further, this video is an informational overview for people considering or enrolled in UK clinical trials. It is not injection training, and nothing here should be used to guide how or when you administer any medicine. Right, with that said, let's get into it. Obesity and type 2 diabetes are complex, long-term conditions affecting millions of people in the UK. Scientists are always looking for new approaches, and retatrutide is one of the medicines currently under investigation. So what exactly is retatrutide? It's an injectable medicine being studied for the management of obesity and type 2 diabetes. What makes it different from medicines like semaglutide or tirzepatide is that it targets 3 receptors at once: GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon. That's why it's called a triple agonist. Each of those receptors plays a different role. GLP-1 receptor activation is thought to support insulin secretion, suppress glucagon, and reduce appetite. GIP receptor activation may support insulin sensitivity and fat metabolism. And glucagon receptor activation is hypothesized to promote energy expenditure and reduce fat in the liver. These are largely mechanistic hypotheses or early findings. Robust confirmation in humans for retatrutide specifically is still emerging. Phase 2 clinical trial results, published in the New England Journal of Medicine in 2023, showed promising findings around body weight and blood sugar control. But Phase 2 is an early stage. Larger Phase 3 studies are still needed before we'll have a fuller picture. Now, a really important point: retatrutide has not received marketing authorization from the MHRA or the EMA. It is not a licensed medicine in the UK. It is only available to people enrolled in regulated clinical trials. You cannot be prescribed it by your GP or obtain it through a pharmacy at this stage. If you are enrolled in a clinical trial involving retatrutide, your trial team will provide full training on how to administer it correctly. Follow their instructions and your written trial protocol only. Do not rely on online content, including this video, to guide your injection technique, timing, or dosing. We won't be covering dosing details here, and you should never adjust your dose or schedule yourself. What we can say is that in clinical trials, it is given as a once-weekly subcutaneous injection, meaning just under the skin. Your trial team will train you on the approved injection sites and the correct technique for your specific device. Rotating sites is important to prevent a condition called lipohypertrophy, where fatty lumps can develop under the skin and affect how the medicine is absorbed. Your clinician will explain this as part of your training. For storage and handling, follow the specific instructions provided by your trial team. Do not assume conditions based on other similar medicines. If you're thinking about whether a clinical trial might be right for you, that's a conversation to have with your GP or a specialist. They can help you understand eligibility, what participation involves, and the potential risks and benefits based on your individual health history. One thing worth raising with your clinician specifically: if you or a close family member has a history of medullary thyroid carcinoma or a condition called MEN2, make sure you discuss this before any enrollment. The most commonly reported side effects in trials so far are gastrointestinal, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, and these tend to be most noticeable during the dose escalation phase. If you're in a trial and experiencing side effects, contact your trial team first. They are your primary point of contact. If anything feels severe, such as persistent vomiting or signs of an allergic reaction, seek medical attention without delay. Suspected side effects can also be reported through the MHRA Yellow Card scheme at yellowcard.mhra.gov.uk. Reporting helps build the safety evidence base for medicines like this. So to recap, retatrutide is an investigational triple agonist being studied for obesity and type 2 diabetes. It is not yet licensed in the UK and is only available through regulated clinical trials. If you have questions about whether a trial could be relevant to you, speak to your doctor. Nothing in this video is a substitute for personalised medical advice. Please speak to a healthcare professional about your own situation. If you found this useful, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your questions. Give this video a like and subscribe to the Bolt Pharmacy channel for more evidence-based health content. We'll see you in the next one.